We had a problem. We wanted to increase the production value of our live streams at the performance horse events that we stream all over the United States without the increased cost of extra help, camera people, hotels, cables, running power cords, and all the headaches that come with adding additional cameras. That's when a colleague of mine introduced me to the BirdDog P200. He showed me that with one Cat5 cable connected over NDI over the network, he could control, receive video, and power that camera, all with one cable. Since then, we have now added 3 BirdDog P200s, the new PH120, as well as 2 BirdDog Studios, bringing them all over the NDI network with one input into our vMix production. This has been huge to help keep cables and help to a minimum, help keep our costs down and increase the production value for our client, which was our ultimate goal. As we travel from show to show, sometimes we only have a couple of hours to get set up. So having the ability to set each camera up with just one cable and not have to source out power outlets, power cords and everything else that goes along with it, it helped keep our setup time to a minimum while still allowing us to add more cameras for the production. The quality of the camera and the footage is incredible, and being able to control all these over the NDI network with one input makes it a no-brainer for us to use the BirdDog products. With the ability to place these cameras virtually anywhere, it allows us to bring in more camera angles and give us more freedom to place those cameras where we need them the most, whether it's an interview on the side of the arena or the action from up above or down below. We can capture any angle with minimum cables. When one of my dogs chewed through a cable, I emailed BirdDog to see if I could get a replacement cable. Within minutes, they emailed me back and said that they were sending a new replacement cable to the location we were at. It did not affect our production one bit. Thank you, BirdDog. At Performance Horse Central, we're always looking for new ways, better ways to increase our production. BirdDog has helped us do that and bring that quality to our clients. BirdDog, thank you very much. We couldn't do it without you.
Well, what's going on, everybody? Today's the day. Pretty excited. Whoa, and chat is off and running. So let's check that out. I just want to check the audio on Restream. Yep, sounds all right there. So hopefully you can hear all right wherever you're at. I'll put one of these in the shirt for now. And you may have noticed early that Wirecast still didn't save my YouTube handle, so I've changed it on a couple of them, but I need to go through again and change them one more time, and this time after the show I will hit the save button, because evidently that's been the problem. Uh-oh. Well, that was weird. The music stopped for me. Okay. So today is the day. As promised, we are doing snacks on stream today. Super excited about this. And a little bit nervous. But the other news is that, hey, I'm back on Twitch. How about that? There's a handful of you over there, so welcome back to Twitch. BirdDog sells cables. No, the power cable, the dog had chewed the power cable, and so he contacted us because he was on the road, and we offered to send him one. So, there you go. John, your Twitch channel is back. Pew, pew, pew. Let's send up a little celebration about that. Yes, we are back on Twitch. I think we're still going to go with BirdDog Live just because I like that a little bit better. Also, still having audio issues. Maybe it's my headphones and not... Anyways. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just... Restream is frozen? Are we having internet issues? Oh no. Okay. It shows that I'm live, so... definitely an audio hiccup. We can still hear you. I was just frozen in time, evidently. Okay, so on Restream, I'm live again. I can see myself talking, and I can hear myself through the monitor, so... Alrighty. Well, who knows what that's all about. Okay, so yes, we are back. Back in action, which has been a long time coming, almost 3 weeks, dealing with Twitch banning me for no real reason. So yes, if Twitch is your preferred platform, we are over there again. I'm no longer going to be streaming to the beta group just because, for the most part, we have 0 viewers out of there. So I am on the user group on Facebook, and I'm on my own LinkedIn page. I'm on YouTube, which is kind of like going to be our new camp. And then we're back on Twitch. So I'm no longer an affiliate on Twitch, but I am going to be on there. So, all right. And then 2 other things of note. My poor dog Dexy is not feeling good. And so there's a good chance that him and I are going to have to leave the stream momentarily, or might have to end it early. I don't know. But he is not feeling good. So I don't know what's up. He may need to go see a doctor because it's been several days since he's not been feeling well. And yeah, poor guy. So he's here. Sleeping, hopefully going to sleep for the hour, and then we'll deal with him afterwards. The other thing that's happening is Snacks on Stream. So, for those of you who are here just purely for the enjoyment of watching me struggle, and this time with food, we're doing good old Samyang Buldak 2 times spicy ramen. It's a Korean dish. It's all made up. It's so thick that the fork actually stands up in it. So there's that. So yeah, we're back again for another round, and I promise you it is the 2 times spicy. We just made it. The guys in the office can attest to that. We're absorbing those liquids underneath, and then we're gonna go for it, man. I want to eat it while it's still warm, so that means probably in the next 10 minutes. So we'll do Snacks on Stream, and then we will struggle. Now, I did bring a full cup of milk because I do not know how I'm going to survive and if I'm going to do well. So I can smell it in here. Not purely to watch you struggle, but it's a strong motivation. I understand. All right, and then the last thing I want to... Whoops, sorry. The last thing I want to do is just adjust this P200 slightly because I'm a little low in the frame. There we go. Okay, so that is the plan. We're going to do that in 10 minutes or less. So, in the words of Samuel L. Jackson, hang on to your butts. Name that movie. By the way, I changed my name to This is Bird Dog Brain. Ah, there you go. There you go. Welcome to the channel. It's going to be spicy going in and out. Well, we will see. We will see. Senseless isn't here. I'm not in the office, but I can smell it. It is pungent, that's for sure. Yeah, it's something else, man. I should... Yeah. Jurassic Park. What are we, new? You never know. Some people don't know those quotes. I'm also trying a little different rig where I've still got I have a Blackmagic 12G SDI monitor. And then above that, I've put an Atmos Ninja 5, but it's running like a little different view. It's some waveforms and what have you. So we'll see how that works. Bray 2095. Boom. Hey Balu, would you try other flavors of those Vasiricos? Oh, good golly. We still have... So on Thursday's show, we've got a couple of more of those. They're not... I've been told they're not called Vasiricos, but these are very similar. The guys have tried those. And another shout out to Beep Chirp. Oh, man. So, yeah. We're going to give this a go. You have the Rico... Yes. Wait. That's not what they're called. Pina Locos? And... Oh, yeah, that's what this one is. Yeah, okay. Correct. Oh, the suckers. Yes, that will be Thursday's show. today is the day for the 2 times spicy, and yeah, let's just have a little, we want to get the 4K family in here. This is an HDMI for size comparison, so we'll just tuck it in here in the corner of the screen, just to let you guys know how much ramen was created. And again, I will eat what I can eat, but if death ensues or I feel like it's going the wrong way, I will abort the mission. So just be aware. Oh, I thought you meant the other spicy ramen. Maybe those Regals will recover from the 2 time. Are we thinking that I won't be able to do it? I mean, the 1 time it was spicy, but it actually didn't hurt me in the end. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be a lot more painful than that. So this one I'm expecting that result, but I'm not 100% sure what to expect. I've never done this to my body before, so this will be fun. And after the show, I'll try and clip these pieces together where we're talking about this challenge and post it on YouTube. So, or I might do that in Twitch now that that's open, because it's a little bit easier on Twitch to highlight things. Although YouTube allows you to like cut up one scene and create a new video. So anyway, it'll be on YouTube for sure. Twitch is back in action, so I'm happy that you guys are over there. It appears that we eat what I can eat, so we're talking 4 bowls. Well, there are 4 other packages in the office. Anyways, yeah, there's a good group of you here today, so thanks for hanging out with us today. I've got the milk, I've got the 2 times spicy, I've got my tissues, which will be needed. I'm sure my sinuses will react. Hey John, so I told my coworker about the spicy ramen 2 times, and he went out and he ate a 5-pack of the 2 time, and he loves it. Really? Well, then there's hope for me yet. I might. Yeah, well, we'll see. We will see. Oh, dear. This is going to be a trip, I'll tell you that much. And we're going to do this in 6 minutes or less. So, just want to get those juices in the bottom kind of going back. Man, I can already, if I do this, I can already smell the spice. Hey, in the meantime, we are actually an NDI support group, and we want to answer your NDI questions. So today, you get a double dose because it is Net Habits 2%. You get a double dose because you get to ask me your NDI questions while I consume spicy food and see how well I do. I will be as useful as I can, but there are other agents in the chat, and if I am dropping the ball in any way, they will jump in and answer your questions. So this is partially in a response to their excitement for me to do this live. So yeah, there you go. Hey, John Knutson. Hi, Facebook user. Let's find out who you are. Facebook user group. This music. Something else, man. Oh, what's going on, Jeremy? How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us on Facebook. If you stick around, you're about to witness a 2 times spicy ramen challenge. So yeah, there's that. Brace yourselves. Really hoping like it doesn't ensue some sort of sickness or vomiting or something like that. I don't think so, but we shall see. If I put up the be right back screen, yeah, you just assume the worst, because I will try to hang on for the entire hour, but we don't know what we're getting into. I certainly don't. I think Beechers has an idea as to what I'm getting into. But yeah. Hey, if it's not spicy ramen, then sure. Whole milk is the best. The milk fat is the part that traps the spice in your mouth. Well then, maybe I brought the wrong product. Is there an issue with running 2 Discovery servers on the same subnet, but with 2 different computers? Hey, what's going on, Crazy Legs? So, no, you could run 2 different Discovery servers and point devices at different Discovery servers. That, in theory, should work. However, One of the advancements with NDI 5 allows you to have a primary and a backup discovery server that's been announced in the new Tech SDK. And so that is being integrated across products, NDI products all the way around. I think I will. Oh, nice, Jeremy. Yeah, thanks for joining us on Facebook. I appreciate that. Enjoy the show. So yeah, this is that Pokemon music. So as it is right now, and maybe Jeremy can answer this better for us because he works for New Tech, but you could run 2 discovery servers and point devices at either of them. However, they will only see then what's on the discovery server list that they're pointed at. So there shouldn't be an issue. Ideally, though, discovery server should be able to handle everything that you throw at it. I mean, I haven't known of a limit that discovery server kind of has. Again, that's probably a New Tech question, but I don't know of a limit that discovery server has. Matter of fact, when we talk about large static installs, I point people to discovery server right away because it is by far a better method of passing that information around. So the alias you set this command for link does not exist. Oh. Thanks, Nightbot. Whoops-a-daisy, that's my bad. So I'll have to. That's my Instagram page, which is BirdDogJon, JON.TV/IG if you're interested. Let's jump over to Nightbot real quick and fix that. I'm not too sure. All right, whatever. So I got to create a custom command, and then I got to do this number. The alias should be IG. Submit. All right. Hopefully that won't wig out anymore. Hey, Jeremy says a single discovery server and then use Access Manager to clear that up. I don't see a reason why 2 can't work, but they would just be on different subnets. Yeah, you could isolate things with groups even. So discovery server and then use groups to kind of isolate things into boxes. That might be a way to do it. Hey, Jeremy, are you going to be at NAB this year? Be good to finally officially meet you. I knew you before you were over at New Tech, but then pandemic, and we haven't actually caught up about that. So it'd be great to touch base with you. Alrighty. Well, it's 11:20, so no point dawdling. I don't want to be accused of stalling anymore. So let's switch this over to this little dynamic view. This is a P400 and a P200, so let's see how that goes. And yeah, wish me luck, everybody. I'm not too sure. I did break up the noodles this week. I learned last week that I should have done that before I made the noodles, so now it's a little more manageable, and I got a fork instead of a spoon, so we're wising up over here. Here we go. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Oh, that hits a lot faster. Oh, boy. You. Whoa, jeez. Okay. I think that's level 1. Here we go. Whoa. Good. Yikes. Well, I'm 2 bites in and I'm sweating. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Okay. Yikes. Good golly, man. Oh. Yeah, okay. This is quite the ride. Ugh. Don't go down the wrong tube. Oh, look, some without as much sauce. Well, surprisingly, that was a very mild bite. Okay. What NDI questions do you have? Good golly. This is very impressive. Oh. Let's see what the chat's saying. Okay. The stalling. Yeah, thanks, Molly. You're the one. Hit you like a Mike Tyson uppercut. You have no idea. You're going to have the cleanest pores in the office. I believe it. Here we go. Oh. He keeps taking bites. It's so good, right? It just... I can't even read that. Oh. I know you're not serious. Deep chirp. All right. Let's take a look at how much I've consumed so far. Whew, I'm dizzy. It's the breathing. I gotta get some oxygen. We're like 1/3 through. Oh my goodness. All right. I don't want to drink the milk yet. I want the feel. So much for playing it cool. Yeah, right. No poker face. That 2 times is for both directions. Oh man, I am legit dizzy. A hint? Just a hint. Just a hint. Come on, man. Woo! Okay. Very dizzy. Definitely crying. That is something else, man. That is something else. Oh, man. I gotta remember to breathe. Just a hint. I put the trash outside your door just in case you need it. Thank you, Bird Dog Brayton, always looking out for me. Jeez. This is not like a for pleasure thing, by the way. Oh. If you like the taste, you can source the 1 and 2 time bottles. You could put it on other things. I don't know about that, man. I question those of you who do this for an enjoyment level. All right, 2 times here, 2% milk. I can't think straight. Oh. Yeah. All right. That's way better. Good golly. Wow. I couldn't even think straight. It's like it's slowly coming back. It's still, the heat's still there though. You're right. This 2% doesn't cut. Ah, friggin' YouTube tag now. Oh well. Have you flavored your milk with some... No. This is a Toronto Maple Leafs mug. That's my other point of pain that I adhere to every week. Man, but it is not cutting that heat. Good golly. Oh, man, that's... uncomfortable, to say the least. Ow. Whew. All right, careful around the eyes. Oh. It's up the nostril. Oh. Yeah, I am... That is a different stratosphere of heat, man. That is for sure. And... I'm not afraid to admit it. I mean, I have probably eaten the same amount that I ate last week. Oh man, but that is a punch in the mouth. 100%. Oh. That is brutal. Good golly. Sinuses will be clear. They are clear. They are clear. It's that afterburn that hurts, man. So you called the last one around the level of Caribbean jerk. What would you say this one is? I don't know. I have not struggled through wings or something like that on this level. Man, it just continues. It just comes back. And it comes back. Ugh. It is the final boss. Yikes, guys. I'm still struggling. I can't even, like, I'm reading chat and trying to put it together. Wow. Anyway, so let's try and think here. 2 times spicy. My tongue doesn't work. 2 times spicy. Korean ramen. Oh, I'm going to finish this cup of milk and I'm going to go out, yeah, and probably drink the half and half. Because that is something else. And I'm not breathing correctly, so I'm getting dizzy. For sure, getting dizzy. Glad I had brought the milk. Oh. Ah. Just when you think it's done. Oh, man, that is brutal. All right, so here's my review while I can give it. And this has taken a grand total of 10 minutes. Is that whole milk expired? It's been in there for 2 weeks. It's got to be expired. Oh, man. That is a relief, though, that milk. Okay, so this is not eaten for sustenance, this meal. It is burning my face over and over and over. It expires tomorrow. Okay. Well, then maybe we can do that. It is burning my face off. The heat just keeps... Like, I drink the milk. Milk goes down, and the heat just comes back. You just feel it, like, refilling your mouth. It's really hard to manipulate. It's really hard to manipulate my tongue to create words. So, man, this is something else. The edges of my tongue won't turn up. When I do that, it burns. Hey, thanks, Ben, for trying to keep us on track. Let me finish this review. Don't eat this food for sustenance, because that's not what it's for. Instead, eat this for the YouTube challenge, which is strictly just to see your reaction about how well you can take the heat. I would put this probably at the top of my threshold. Little shiny forehead situation going on here. Yeah, this is probably at the top of my threshold. The milk is not cutting it at this point. And so I will be going out to get a refill, that's for sure. But yeah, that burn is serious. And it is purely just for the sake of saying you did it. I did not necessarily eat this for the nutritional value, which is very low. But it will reset your intestines. And so if you're having issues, go ahead and give that a go. But overall, 10 out of 10 on the spice. Not something I would recommend doing while trying to support people in the NDI realm. Yeah, that's a doozy. So, thank you to Beep Chirp for continuing to keep this stream entertaining. Always appreciate that. Let's try and catch up on this stream. Yeah, you need yogurt. It's more coating than milk. Ooh, that would be a good idea. Great hindsight is 2020 thing going on there. Thanks, Mr. Graves. Okay, hey John, I'm having a strange. So before we're done here, I did like 2/3, which is what I did last week, but this is a different. This is a different spice than last week. This is brutal. So, hey. If you like spicy, 2 times spicy gets my recommendation. If you, however, don't want to spend the afternoon in the bathroom, maybe go with the 1 time to start. Okay. I'm going to try and get undizzy here and answer a question. I'm having a strange issue with my P200s. The keyboard can see it in the search for NDI or VISC IP, but I can't control it. It says no at the top of the right. I can still control it from cam control, though. Any ideas? Keyboard can't control it. The search can find it, but oh hey, 100. Wow, within 30, we got 100 messages. Well done, everybody. What could that be? You can control it in cam control. When you search for it with the NDI stuff, it comes up. What's your network situation? Is this a layer 2, layer 3 switch? You're running a router, DHCP, refresh my memory. Oh, and let's jump over to the chat real quick while we're at it. All right. What's going on, Kevin? Welcome back to the stream. Okay, so you are trapped in a maze. There are 3 doors. 1 door has the 1 time in front of it. 1 door has a 2 time in front of it, and 1 door has a cucumber. Oh, I haven't eaten the cucumber one. Oh, wait. You mean the one from last week. Which do I choose? Ooh, that's a good thought, Beep Chirp. Yeah, is everything up to date on the latest, Ben? You cannot call the same commands as an alias. What? Oh. Nightbot, you are proving to be useless. So we're going to disable these, disable this, disable. I think those are the only new ones that I added, so I'll turn those off. Yeah, good thought, Beep Chirp. Your bottom cam is dropping frames. That is the P200. So let's go back to the single cam with the chat, and hopefully we'll see if that's any better. It's probably because I'm running Studio Monitor as well. So let's free up the network. I do have a significant level of drop frames in today's show for some reason. So I'm not too sure what's up with that. I'll be at the AVI Systems National Sales Meeting. It's the same week. Burnt. Lame. Sorry to hear that, Jeremy. Let's go back to the chat. I would go with the one-time spicy ramen because now that I know what the 2 times is, I'll happily eat the 1 time. That won't be a problem for me. And I got through a lot more of that a lot faster than I did this one. This one I downed as much of it as I could. But, ooh, yeah, that... What do I win if I eat the 2 times spicy or the other ones? DHCP through a PoE router, all up to date. I was going to try and redo the firmware baseboard on maybe see if it resolves it. Yeah, I would double check that camera because typically the commands don't work. They will work in cam control. They will work in studio monitor, but they won't work with the keyboard if there's a problem with the firmware. So check that out and see if that's what's going on. That might be the best way to address this. It's the end of the milk. Wow. That was an experience. That's for sure. One that I will be able to regale for ages to come. But wow. And it's immortalized in YouTube. So, there you go, everybody. For the masses to enjoy. You know, I was over doing some stuff in YouTube, and yeah, some of these streams are getting some halfway decent traction. So that's exciting. Still can't think straight. Good deal. Yeah, let us know. Come back on Thursday. I should be able to have more coherent conversations with you at that point. Where we will be trying, by the way, different treats that Beatrice has sent us. So yeah, check that out. We got a couple of these Rico suckers that we tried a different variation of that on Tuesday, and they were disgusting. Especially the cucumber one. So, question, Beep Chirp, is this cucumber or pickle? Because it looks like a pickle, but obviously pickles are cucumber. So, I guess it's cucumber if that's what you're going for. Beep Chirp. Oh no, sorry, Crazy Legs. Whoa, a whole bunch of stuff. Sorry, let me catch up. Hey Shane, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. So we're shopping for a PoE switch for a couple of P400s. How many watts does the 400 need? Is 30 enough? Yes, 30 is enough. I highly recommend you go with a managed switch, something in an AV line configuration, please. So, so that I can tell you I told you so later on. The 4250 line is probably where you want to look at the Netgear realm. 4250. A good 8-port with PoE Plus would do just fine. I have a 400 right here that is running off of that very switch, the entry-level switch in that family. So check them out. That'd be great. Hey, yeah, check out our unofficial Discord. If you don't like Facebook for some reason, we have a Discord channel that is run by Beep Chirp, who is constantly doing favors for us for some reason. And we are endlessly appreciative. He runs that Discord channel, and there's a bunch of super helpful guys over there. I have a P400 that continues to move after the joystick is released when viewing through the 4K SDI interface box. Wait, what? It also jitters and drops frames. So that is packets not getting to the destination correctly. So is this a static network, a discovery server network? Is it DHCP? Give me a little bit. That would be fixed in a layer 2, layer 3 DHCP environment. But depending on your configuration, your results may vary. At Ben, you can join us over on Discord as well to speak with those of us who hang out offline on the stream. Discord for the link in Twitch. What was that, Ben? The recent video from Jake, I think, going over the camera settings. Okay. John, answer is yes. I forget what the question was. Still dealing with a little bit of heat over here. Forgive me. Awesome, thanks. You are very welcome. Static address with Discovery Server. Huh. Well, Discovery Server will help. Doesn't absolve you from the network. You know, we're dealing with 200 megs a second. Megabits per second. So, good morning, MTash. So there might be a performance issue there. Curious. You could plug it in directly to your Ethernet port on your computer and set a static IP address on the computer and play around with it there and see if you're getting drop frames. Make sure everything is 1 gig. So make sure the duplex speed and everything is all set to 1 gig. I put in a help desk ticket because I can't get the Scarhood controller and 4 BirdDog P200s to stay connected. After 5 or 10 minutes, I will start losing connection. Are you running vMix on the same network? One camera, controller, and interface box. What is... Apparently, Scarhoy isn't an NDI controller. That is correct. Scarhoy does not speak NDI. And when I spoke to them, I spoke to a couple of guys, you know, they're more interested in like universal control ideas. So they're not on board with NDI yet, but it's not a part of the... It's not that it's not a part of the conversation. It's just they're waiting for probably more people to get on board. No vMix. TriCaster Mini. Ah, there we go. So yeah, when you have other devices that are controlling, we have heard reports that the Scarhoy controller drops the connection to actually any camera. But it's been really prevalent with the LTS update. They know about it. I've actually spoken to them personally about that, and I've given them the new command lines because they needed to update their core for the controllers. Plus, they're in the process. I don't know if you guys saw last October, they launched a product, or they announced a product called Blue Pill, and it's basically a way to get legacy Scarhoy products to talk to new protocols. So they want to integrate all of that stuff, and we sent them the new command list for our Visca recall. And they've been looking at that since I said that was about 2 weeks ago. So, unfortunately, I think there's a major change with the LTS, how we're calling commands. In particular, exposure. But anyways, so there has been a change, and they have heard that the P200 is having this issue. They've confirmed that with me, and they're working on it. That's what I know. But from a BirdDog perspective, the cameras are functioning against Studio Monitor and TriCaster and vMix and all of those standards. And so we're going to look to Scarhoy to kind of provide a solution here. That's, I think, what they're thinking. Maybe we should all start building large RS42. Oh gosh, please stop. I rolled back one of my Scarhoy controllers firmware that's supposed to help with the LTS update, which I did update all my cameras to. Yeah. I've heard on Facebook that should help if you roll back. to roll back the Scarhoy firmware to the previous core or the previous version, and that seems to stabilize things, but there's something about the most recent one. What version of the OS are you running? If 5.14 or 5.16, you'll need to roll back to 5.13 to run the... Oh, there you go. Look at that. Great Outdoors Community Church. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate that. There's like something growing on my lips now, which oddly enough I can't feel. So there's that. Here's a side effect for you. You won't be able to feel your face after you're done. So that's cool. In other news, my sweet dog is resting peacefully, so that's good news. He's running 2.5.10. Wowzers. Wowzers. So, MTash, you know, I realize that's not the thing that everybody wants to hear. But we are going to have to wait for Scarhoy to chime in here as to what the issue is. Because it does seem that it works initially, but then long term it stops working. So, oh, and look at that. We need to fix the Twitter handle on this screen. So, changing this to... Whoops. That's not what I want to change. This song. Okay, so let's change this to not undercase. Come on, BirdDogJon TV. BirdDogJon.tv. And this is not my Twitter handle. This is my YouTube handle. So that one's fixed. That one's fixed. These ones all need to be redone. I'm not going to do them all right now. I did that last week, and that was a big waste of time, apparently. Apparently, I'm supposed to save the settings and not just close the program. Every time I open it, it's like, do you want to recover? And then if you say yes, it never turns on. So that's always cool. Yeah, so good times, everybody. Good times. Thanks for hanging on. That's why I bought the BirdDog controller. It should. If you get the BirdDog controller up to LTS, then absolutely it should perform admirably. Plus, then you get the cool little keyboard router output that you can throw up on a screen. Don't throw up. You can put on a screen in Studio Monitor and just control all the cameras on that screen. It's so cool. Oh, hey, I was on stream this past Sunday for that congregation I help, and I was running cam control, the auto tracking on two P200s. I actually had an issue at one point where one of the cameras just randomly stopped tracking and then randomly started tracking. I'm not too sure what that's all about, but yeah, that was not cool. So I have yet to investigate actually what might have been the cause there. I really don't know, actually. I don't know what it was, but it did pick up again and worked pretty well. Actually, right when that one froze, the minister started walking across the stage, and I had a pretty tight shot, actually kind of like this one that you're looking at, and it followed him perfectly back and forth across the stage, and then I switched to a wide shot, and I was working on the other camera, and it seemed to work well. My concern at this stage is it's pretty involved, like getting the framing right and getting the coordinates correct and everything. Like for the shot that you want, you really need to know the software before you deploy it. And if you're going to put it in front of volunteers, you really need to let them have some time to play with it, learn how to fix things. In particular, the screen, the one that I struggle with the most is the error correction. So inside of Cam Control in the tracking software, you can change it to where the subject needs to move to a certain spot on the screen, okay, to then when the camera will move. Because if he just is doing this number, you don't want the camera to constantly like all the time because it's dizzying. But you want, like, when he does move, you want the camera to follow. And so there's something called error correction. Well, the issue is that when you set that, and I like it at like 0.2, 0.3, somewhere in there. I like it there, but when you make changes then to the X and Y coordinates, which is how the frame, keeps the shot kind of centered, you can't make those adjustments, excuse me, with the error correction enabled. They have to be at 0.1. Because if you do, and then you hit update, you change the coordinates and you hit update, it won't move until the subject moves into the error correction zone. So in order to get the live updates and frame it correctly, you have to do all of your adjustments before you set the error correction. Which, if you don't know that, that is a challenge to sort out, especially when you're live, you're ready to go, and you're online. So, yeah, there. Be in the know. I love the tracking software. The fact that it works great with our camera line, works with the 100s, 200s. I haven't played with it much on the 400. I guess I could. But yes, there's an opportunity there, and it's all free. So you could have guys on cameras, and then you could have these PTZs deployed around the room, and they're just all tracking. And if you have somebody who knows the software, you can control it. You can have somebody troubleshooting it, making sure it's working right. So this is very caffeinated music. It is. I am, on the other hand, not caffeinated. I'm still dealing with a little side effect of the heat that I just ingested. But, yeah, it's, the pain is over. Now, this weird substance that's like, I think it's the sauce, obviously, still burning my lips. However, the pain is gone. I'm not struggling. And I'm not dizzy anymore, so there's that. So irritating stuff happens to you too? I mean, I work in support, so what can you say? No, nothing irritating ever happens to me. Sorry about that, everybody. I haven't figured out how to do... I haven't figured out how to have a little cough button. I think that there's a Wirecast plugin for Stream Deck for Companion. Oh no, for Stream Deck. So let's open Okay, so let's open Stream Deck. And does this actually work right away? Oh. Does this work right away? Ooh, I haven't played with this. So I have some of the presets done for Stream Deck with Wirecast, and I can just fire these slides from the oh man. I mean, I can do it too with X keys, but X keys, for some reason, it's not detecting Wirecast, so I have to click on the program to make that happen. But here, I can do this without being clicked, so it doesn't matter. So, I totally should change this up. All right, folks. Well, it's getting about to be that time where
5 minutes remaining.
Master Chief is going to let us know what's up. So, thank you so much for joining us today. I've actually really enjoyed being with you and struggling on stream. I hope some of you enjoyed that. I'm not entirely sure what that looked like for you, but over here it was quite painful. Hey, by the way, I'm enjoying my Stream Decks. Yay! Now I have a regular and an XL. Nice. Once I get the NDI dropping, Wait, hang on. Let me go back to the chat. Okay, once I get the NDI dropping of sources fixed, I'll like it even better. Yeah, I love Stream Deck. I just have the little tyke, and I should really have... Ooh, there's an idea. Should really have the 15 button in here, because I have like 7 or 8 pages that I have to work with to get to all of that. All the stuff that I use. Sound effects and everything like that. And I'm going to customize this a bit while we chat. Oh. Little burn. Okay. So now we're going to... You know what? I can share this with you. Here, let's throw this up on the desktop. And y'all can check it out. Alright, so here we go on my desktop, and this is the Stream Deck. I've just got the Mini here in the office, but I'm rationalizing to myself why I need a bigger one. So on the original page, if we go all the way to the top, here is Main Shot and Dexy and me. And that changes it on Wirecast. This is the transition button, and then this is the record button. So I'm going to want the transition button on every screen, probably in the same spot. But I could add different shots here so that we can select whatever we want. So I'm going to say my name. And then shot name. Oh, look at all these. You can use every single one that you have. Or you can just call individual sources. So that's cool. The other thing that I want to see, multi-shot. What is that? Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, here I've got a couple already. Dexy and me and the main one. Let's throw Cameron NDI feed on that. Whoops, not index. Camera NDI and desktop. And then... Whoops, my name is fine. And then camera NDI chat. So now, if I switch it to desktop and we hit go, that's cool. It also shows which one you're on. So this would be why it'd be really helpful to have them all on one page. Sorry, all on one page instead of just basically 4 buttons. But you can select and then hit transition, and it does it for you. And I love that. So, oh, this is Dexy and me again. So I don't need that one. So let's change that to the full desktop view. Whoops. So, oh, I changed the wrong one. Anyways, yeah, that's really handy. I like that a lot. And I like that Wirecast is like already integrated. That's really helpful. But yeah, good stuff. Let's jump back. Just got another minute here, and then I will need to start off. Let me pull up the chat again so I can read all these questions. Hey, any requests, John? Would your office be interested in a box of hot sauces every month? 3 sauces varying from mild to spicy. Yes. These aren't the ones from Hot Ones by any chance, are they? Because I know they come in a pack of 3. So one of the things that we've been toying around with Snacks on Stream is getting chicken wings. And I have an air fryer, so I could make them before the show. And then we could do like a Hot Ones lineup or a single spice and, you know, give a genuine review on those sauces. I'm halfway tempted to just do that for all the beat up sauces that I eat because I have some that I really like. And then I'd have an excuse to eat chicken wings. So, yeah, hey, if you're sending sauces, like, giddy up. If you answer the question, to do it somewhere I can follow up on since I have to drop now. See ya. Okay, sorry, Beep Chirp. I will shoot it over at Discord if you missed that portion, which was like 2 minutes ago. Brayton has a Costco membership. Buy them in bulk. I totally should do that because, do you know, fun fact about me, I have never been to a Costco. Not once. Mostly because I've never had a membership. And I feel like they'll interrogate me if I show up without. So, Sam's Club. Also never been to Sam's Club. I know, amazing. There's just so many things about me that you don't know. And that's why we come together on BirdDog Live, so that you can just get the full BirdDogJon experience, because I know that's what you're all dying for. Good times. Yeah, so really tempted to do that. Thanks for the offer, Beep Chirp. You can come with me sometime and get the full tour. I would love to. That sounds like fun. Find out exactly what's all entailed and why you need a membership to get into a store. It'd be really interesting to know. Alrighty, well, let's bring Mr. Dexter back in one more time. He has been turning around and he's been kind of restless a little bit, but he's not crying, which is good because he's had a rough morning. So I'm hoping that he is going to continue to be chill. But Dexy's here. He's doing all right. And I hope his ailments are nothing serious. In the meantime, today is Tuesday. And we're going to do this again on Thursday, except I'm not going to eat that again. That's for sure. So, yeah, we'll be back on Thursday, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. We've got a couple of more snacks to try that Beep Chirp has sent over. I'm greatly looking forward to these because they're not going to be like that. Yeah, good times, everybody. Thank you for joining us today for the 2 Times Spicy. If you have questions between now and then, feel free to hit us up at help@birddog.tv. Be happy to help you there with any sort of support questions that you have, or just join us on Thursday from 11 to 12, and we can definitely give you a hand. Any NDI questions, installation stuff, however you are organizing. Even if you're just planning things out, which I highly advise you do. Hit us up here if you have any questions. We'd be happy to give you a hand. And there's a bunch of guys from BirdDog that hang out on this channel as well. This is the closest many of us get to actually seeing each other or talking with each other. So we would be happy to venture down those paths with you. Bring those questions with you. And then on Thursday, we'll also do that Snacks on Stream with these 2 suckers that were sent to us from Beep Chirp, who also sent us this spicy ramen. So today we enjoyed? I attempted to eat at least 2/3 of the spicy ramen, which I think I got close to 2/3. So yeah, we'll go with that. But yikes, by the way, if you're really into spicy food, go for it. If you are afraid of spicy food, I would just be careful because, yikes, that was a doozy today. And if you missed it, watch us over on YouTube. I'll have the clip up later on today. And, for your enjoyment. All right, folks, I really hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, especially with Mr. Dexter and I. We are thrilled that you've joined us. Hit us up at help@birddog.tv if you have any support questions, or if it can wait till Thursday at 11 Eastern Time, feel free to ask it then. Here live on chat, we'd be happy to talk with you. Take care of yourselves, though. We will set up a outro here, and in the meantime, look after yourselves, and we'll see you in a couple of days. All right, folks? Thanks for being here. Cheers, everybody. Bye. bye.